Warning. This is Brews and Bros, a laid-back podcast where we taste and rank some beers. We are not experts, and we are not beer sommeliers. We are just a couple of guys who love tasting all kinds of beer. We know what we like, and we want to share this with all of our listeners. 2 brothers, 3 beers. Let's go. Well done.
Ooh.
This is Brews and Bros.
Episode 17.
I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
Episode 17, the finale.
Yeah.
Season 1 finale.
Season 1. It's been great.
It's been a ride.
I think if you look back at like episode 1 till now, I mean, it's crazy.
It's been a journey.
Yeah.
I think it's exceeded my expectations.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, they're knocking down the door because they want to be on the podcast.
Alexa's into it. She's like, hurry up. There's people knocking down your door.
But we want to shout out a few people because, the feedback we've been getting from some breweries out there, the interaction, Nickelbrook, Silversmith counterpart. Obviously, we're sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours.
Yeah, huge. Who would have thought? Like, I don't know. Like, it's actually been fun.
It's been really fun.
Yeah, and we're going to take it to the next level.
Today, a little bit different today.
Yeah.
On the season finale, it's our look back
Episode. Yeah.
We have today what we believe are the 3 best beers that we've tried this season. Do we want to tell them what it is, or we want to go one at a time?
No, why don't we do that?
No, let's reveal one at a time.
Okay, one at a time?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll reveal one at a time,
All right.
just so you know.
All right.
But if you're looking at our ranking charts, it wouldn't be too hard to find out. But
For sure.
here's how it's going to work today. We're going to try them again. At the end, we're going to deliberate, and we're going to come up with the order. The gold, silver, and bronze for this season.
I'm so excited for
I'm
this.
really excited because a few of these we haven't tried in a while.
I know.
Too, and they were so good.
But I remember, like, they blew us off the charts,
Yeah.
for sure. So I'm excited to try them again, for sure.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
throughout, we're going to talk, some of the highlights of the podcast. I got fired up. The Don got fired up a few times. And we're going to look back at those talking points, too.
For sure.
But without further ado, the first beer that is in the top 3. We don't know where it's going to land yet in terms of, gold, silver, or bronze. But in the top 3, we've got No Bad Days Easygoing Lager by Nickelbrook Brewing Company.
Yeah,
This one was a 4.3. We ranked this beer an 8.0
Yep.
when we first had it.
For sure.
And
I feel like it was so long ago.
it feels like it's so long
Yeah.
ago, but if you get an 8, you rocked it.
For sure.
Right?
I think, we've had a few that were like 8.2, 8.3 when we voted and stuff like that. But, I mean, when you're in the 8s, you're
You nailed
solid.
it. You threw down the gauntlet and basically let's try to beat and this was a lager. I never
I
would
know.
have thought
Yeah.
in my top 3 of beers that I've tried this season that a lager was going to be.
It's interesting. I'm looking at the list. I mean, even the second one, like that blew you away too. It's not even
2 of them.
anything.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Yeah,
yet,
I won't.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
But anyways, I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm not going over the can again. We explained it last time.
Yeah.
But this is Nickelbrook. No Bad Days. You did bring up that you love the can. He's doing.
Oh, for sure. He's doing like the Hawaii 5-0 type of thing
5-0.
through a life preserver.
Let's crack this open. Hopefully we can pour these bad boys up
All right.
right for our finale. Maybe we got better. It seemed like I was getting worse with the pours actually as the season went on. But what a nice crisp color. Is this bringing back memories for you?
It is. And you know what? It's a lager too. So I love.
Oh, you were salivating the
yeah.
whole time. I
Yeah.
think I was talking a little bit too long describing the foam, the aroma. Just let me try this thing.
Yeah.
We're not going to go over the whole spiel again. Go back and listen to the lager episode if you want a detailed or the way we do it here. We try to explain it in a way that makes sense. But it looks crisp. It looks golden.
Oh, for sure.
We loved it the first time.
Love it.
I want to see if it's worthy of its 8.0.
Sure.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's cheers it up.
Right.
No Bad Days.
No.
Easy going lager. There's just something about this one. It's so subtle in that the notes, the flavors, they continue to come out with every gulp.
Yeah. That's very. You know what? Very good.
But I think this was the first one where like, this is what we mean when we talk about crushable.
Yeah.
Like, give me more.
How many times do we have to say light, crisp, smooth?
But it's got it's coating my mouth so pleasantly.
Yeah.
With all these different flavors, and they're blowing me away.
Yeah.
Nickelbrook, you crushed it with this lager.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fold up shop and don't make another beer for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And, honestly, this one was amazing.
Yeah. No, it was good, and it's good. It's good today too. I remember when we first tried it, it was fantastic.
I'm gonna take another gulp here.
Crushable. This is a poolside. I think we said it, but this is
was
poolside. This
the
is crushable.
Ultimate
Ultimate summertime beer. Everyday beer, but summertime. This is nice and cold.
Delicious, refreshing. What do you think, Don? Is it worthy of its 8.0 ranking?
I think it is.
Okay.
Absolutely. On my opinion, for sure, 100%.
So,
Yep.
as we said, the way it's going to work is we're going to try all three beers. We're going to deliberate. Then we're going to give you our gold, silver, and bronze.
Yep.
So the first one on our list of our top beers this past season was Nickelbrook. No Bad Days. Easygoing lager. 4.3. We originally ranked it an 8.0.
Yep.
Very worthy score.
For sure. We'll see what happens throughout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we come back, we're going to reminisce a little bit about some of our highlights over the this last season.
For sure.
Season 1.
Season 1.
And we're going to let you know what our next beer is.
Yep.
On our entry.
For sure. Looking forward to it.
We'll see you in a bit.
Yes. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Originating from Niagara Falls, Steve, founder, co-owner, and Jacob, co-owner, realized they were passionate about expanding local craft beer, distillery, wine, and cider scenes in the Niagara region. As a result, they decided that they wanted to share it with others, people visiting Niagara from near and afar. So in 2016, they established Niagara Craft Brewery Tours. It has grown every year since. Having a strong affinity for Muskoka, in 2019, Steve and Jacob brought their success to Cottage Country and started Muskoka Craft Brewery Tours. It is with immense excitement that they have expanded to Canadian Craft Brewery Tours in 2023. They are thrilled to bring their fun and educational brand right across Canada. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Taste the best of Canada.
We're back.
Yes, sir.
We just tried the No Bad Days Easygoing Lager by Nickelbrook. It reminded us why we gave it an 8.0 in the first place,
Oh,
right?
for sure. Yeah,
It's
warranted. It was well worth it.
It's worthy.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I'm a movie guy.
Yeah.
I figured I have to touch base on the movies again, right?
For sure.
So we were talking Stallone movies. We were talking horror movies. And,
Yeah.
I just want to shout out a few people. I apologize because I don't have the name. If I was more prepared, I would have the name. But I saw some of your answers. The Shining was on there, and you agreed with us. Children of the Corn.
Okay.
Came up.
Wow.
Another
Yeah.
one.
That brings us back.
Yeah, and there was another one. Critters. Came up to on
Critters.
YouTube.
Wow.
Also.
Yes.
So there are a few of those. And I'm going to see if I can find it. I was telling Don, maybe while I'm looking for it, why don't you tell us what's your look back on
For sure.
some
Like
of the movies
I always,
and
I love movies too.
Yeah.
I've always done
weird movies, but you like movies.
Well, I surprised you with the Stallone one.
You did. I loved it. No, I loved it.
Tango and Cash.
I'm learning about you.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
good.
it.
I mean, we've only known each other for 18 years. And you're fine. It took a podcast talking over beer to learn.
To really think about it.
Yeah.
And, to dissect an analysis, a deep analysis
sure.
of the brain of the Don Ernesto.
Yeah. But I also love, the 90s. I mean, we this is a nostalgic type of podcast as well, right? So the 90s music craze, and I think I loved the fact when we were talking about the club scene and how we went out and when we grew up in that era, like the Euro dance hits, and it was fun, man. I love talking about that stuff.
So I'll just read. I'll keep it anonymous.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
2 episodes ago,
I think so, yeah.
we were talking about
Was
the
it
horror
15?
movies.
15?
I brought up
15, episode 15,
I brought up zombie movies, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I told everybody about how I had a birthday party, and I basically got Dawn of the Dead to show everybody. I watched it the night before, couldn't watch it again. I also scared the crap out of everybody who was at my birthday party to the point where I get a text, and I'm 45 years old.
Yeah.
My buddy here he's approaching 45 years old too. And he was just saying how Dawn of the Dead scared all of us, right? And he says we were much younger. I got to see if I can verify this too. But he's saying that, he can't even watch The Walking Dead to this day.
Oh, really?
Because of it. Like, he hasn't gotten over the fear.
You left a lasting impression.
I did. Yeah. And in a sense, and I'm like, wow, it did. So I'm not alone in that boat of people who can't stand, but zombie movies, or as a kid.
And how old were you when you think you?
He was saying that we were very young.
Okay.
Like, he says 6. I don't think we were 6. Maybe grade 6.
Okay.
I don't know exactly.
All right.
I got to see if I can verify this.
Yeah.
But
so
we were young.
You would have been like 11 years old, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, around there.
And coming up with we're gonna have some more movie themes on.
Oh, for sure.
Season 2.
I think that we love back in the day stuff, so we got to continue to talk about this, and I think everybody does, especially in our age group, right?
I've been doing some research.
Yep.
Been reading a lot of top 10 lists.
Ooh.
Scariest movies of all time.
Okay.
Comedies of all time. I think I'm going to bring some of those up.
Sure.
And we'll
have some debates for sure.
See if we agree. Right? Because, some of them are unusual. And
well, we're getting to know each other, so.
The Don, maybe we got to do some...
we got to go through all genres.
Man. The mobster movies? The gangster movies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I mean, I love that stuff. Yeah.
Off the top of your head? Of all time?
Oh my God! Of all time?
That's okay. You don't have to give it away now.
Monster?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Godfather.
Godfather?
Yeah, Godfather.
Original?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Yeah.
You know what? I shouldn't say I don't like 3, but I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'd like to, forego saying that I hated 3.
I get it.
I want to watch it again before I go that route. But I mean, The Godfather's a classic.
I get it for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for our next beer.
I can't believe we're trying this again, but
you're excited for it.
I am. I'm excited for you.
Well,
because this both blew us away.
Well, let's tell them what it is.
Okay.
It's the Motel California West Coast Pilsner by Sons of Kent.
Yeah.
We never had a Sons of Kent before.
Nope.
Never had a West Coast Pilsner before.
And that blew us away because you like West Coast IPA stuff and Pilsners for me, which is along the lines of lagers and stuff like that. Like, what better combination for both of us to go out and try that? Like,
it crushed it.
Yeah.
It was vaulted.
Oh, my God.
Into our top 3 beers that we tried this season.
Yeah, and that was ranked at what? 8.0
That was an 8.0 also.
Yeah.
So we are going to, again, at the end, give you our gold, silver, and bronze. We just tried the Nickelbrook. We are going to try the Motel California West Coast IPA again. I don't want to wait anymore.
No, let's do it.
Let's just do this.
5%.
Okay, 5%.
I remember I would just listen to the episode just to I was driving in the car. And when you were pouring it and it blew your mind that you could smell the aroma.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did. You said that.
I get excited.
I know. And that's exactly what you said. They knocked this one out of the park. Honestly.
And you can. Look, again, it's the same kind of feeling, guys.
Yeah.
If you haven't poured yourself a frosted glass of Motel California, go ahead and do it.
Do it.
It's delightful.
It is.
I don't even have to put my nose.
You can smell it. Yeah, and I just gotta as I was doing it, you could just smell the aroma. It was beautiful.
The fragrance, the floral notes are
tropical
filling,
citrus.
It's filling the room right now without even doing anything. All we did was pour it into the glass.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, cheers.
All right. After the first swig, I can tell why this had to make our top 3. And
fantastic. It was so good.
They blended the West Coast IPA and that Pilsner, the quality.
Because you can taste
Pilsner.
you taste both.
Perfect.
I know it might sound weird, but they went for it. They got it. They went for it. They got it. They did it.
Because we've had a couple beers, like a mash, for example.
Yeah.
The mash style of beers.
Yep.
And you almost find that the flavors fighting.
For sure.
You don't know what's coming out. The flavors are fighting with each other. But when it's blended so perfectly like this Motel California, I knew I had to put this up on the list. You ranked this your highest of the season, if I remember correctly.
I did.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, I think
I gotta go for another swig. I'm enjoying this so much. This is what a way to end off this podcast.
Can we remind people too that I feel like it's a weekend, but it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
We're doing this on a Tuesday. I don't think we want to tell them what happened over Easter and why we couldn't film the podcast.
Fine. How about we just tell them, hey, listen, I've been working all day. I drove all the way from Scarborough in Toronto, and I made it here. Flew
straight here.
I'm surprised I didn't get a ticket.
Didn't even go see the kids, the wife, nothing. Just straight here.
No washing anything. I'm dirty like a pig, and I'm having fresh beer.
That's it. I gotta try it again.
Yeah.
So good. Sons of Kent. I'm gonna be searching the shelves Might have to visit the brewery this
Honestly,
summer.
and this makes me wonder how good are the other types of beers they have, and I think they're great.
It probably is, right?
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
Shout us out if you've
Hey,
had
let's go,
Sons
let's
of
go.
Kent. Should we try more
Let's go
from
to
them? Is there
Chatham.
something
We'll head out to Sarnia.
in particular. I want to say, and I could be wrong about this.
Yeah.
They have another Pilsner.
Okay.
Sons of Kent. When I was going on the website, I want to say they do. I can't remember what the name of it is.
All right.
Maybe I got to track that down.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that just straight? Did you see it was just a straight Pilsner? No
I believe it was.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know
Okay.
exactly. Maybe
right.
it's their traditional take on a Pilsner, but I'm
Yep.
excited. If
I'm
it's
in.
anything
I'm
like
in if
this.
you want to go and see them because
Yeah.
when I was there the last time, I didn't get a chance, but I knew of them.
Okay.
So, and this just solidified my reasoning to go out to that area.
So just to recap, we've tried so far the No Bad Days Easygoing Lager by Nickelbrook Brewing Company. We had the Motel California West Coast Pilsner by the Sons of Kent Brewing Company.
Absolutely. We talked about our favorite movies and music from the episodes, and if you guys have your favorite movies, hit us up. Music, anything.
One more to go, but before we do that, we do have a promo code for you. We are sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. What's that promo code?
Yeah, Brews and Bros. Just go onto their website, www.canadiancraftbrewerytours.com. Pop it in there, 20% off on any of their tours. BREWSNBROS, right in there for their promo codes. Sorry about that.
When we come back, you're going to find out what our third beer is.
It's going pretty quick.
It's going pretty quick. That's okay. And
Well, it's supposed to.
that's a look back episode, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to recap who we put on notice.
For sure.
A few people we put on notice, and
Well, for anybody who hasn't heard, and if you're listening to this episode here, I mean, You're on Notice has been pretty much relevant for the last few episodes.
Yeah,
and we're calling you out.
it's certain trends are happening, and they got to stop. And we need your help, my beer brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
You have to help us out. Right? Honestly, let's put a stop to this garbage.
Absolutely.
Right?
And most of
let's
it is
get
with
back to the
food.
base- food.
Most of it's
a lot of it's food.
They kill
It
our
is.
food.
Yeah.
They kill food you love. They kill food I love.
We're going to recap that when we come back.
Yes, sir.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror, it feels
again.
no
We
enemy.
back.
It's not working
So
out, maybe it's
we're going to recap. You're on notice. Like we said, it's been a segment ongoing this past season. Don, who's going on notice? Who do you want to recap for You're on notice?
Anybody who's destroying my pasta dishes,
Yeah.
really. I mean, the last episode kind of did it off for me with the guy trying to put lemon in the water while boiling it, and then putting butter on the rim because it was going to overflow. And then this pot was the size of like a cereal bowl.
It was
and
the-
he's trying to.
it was the craft dinner
yeah,
pot.
Come on, man. Like, I'm just done with all this destroying of Italian cuisine. It's simple. That's what it is. You don't need to. If you're going to elevate the food, then do it. But it's simple food. Just cook it the way it's supposed to be cooked.
We've been saying it all along. When you're going to experiment, and I'm all about experimentation
Yeah.
in the kitchen,
Absolutely.
but improve the recipe, improve
sure.
the dish, right? Not just make a gimmick out of it and a mockery,
yes.
right? You can't destroy pasta, and blast it all over social media. The Italians are going to come out after you. We're vocal.
Remember
right?
that,
You
and,
know?
and you know what? And sorry to cut you off, but that was a site that I follow that was from Brooklyn. It was
Yeah.
called Brooklyn Brothers, and
Yes.
they took. I think the backlash there. They took
Well-
they took the thing down, the video down,
Yeah.
because people were like, "What the heck is going on over
Well-
here?" Like, you don't. What is? That's not even Italian.
And I guess my recap is
You're a barbecue guy.
I'm a barbecue guy, and when I barbecue a burger, and I put my nice toppings on my burger,
Yes.
bacon,
Yep.
onions, nice
Lettuce,
cheese,
tomato,
right?
whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dump the fake ass nacho cheese all over it after,
And Brew, to tell you the truth, I've seen more and more reels or whatever videos of this happening.
right?
Yeah.
Again,
No,
yeah,
okay,
okay,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. How
right.
the hell am I going to eat it?
First of all, it's garbage cheese.
Yeah.
Didn't enhance anything.
Yeah,
How am I going to eat this thing? Burgers are supposed to be eaten with your hands, right?
It's
How
just
am I going
weird.
to eat this thing?
It's all for show. We said it. We
That's
said it in the
what I'm
episode. It's all
saying.
for show,
And I
yeah.
get it. You want the likes, you want the views, you want the followers.
Yeah.
Okay, but
It's all clickbait, right?
It is.
Yeah.
But make a good burger. Let's
sure.
learn some recipes together, right?
You know what? This is season finale this summer.
Yeah.
We'll show them how it's done.
I think so.
We're gonna show 'em how it's
We're
done.
gonna do some basics. We're gonna
Yeah.
show you some pizza. Maybe we'll make some
Absolutely.
a carbonara.
Sure.
On a nice steak hoagie.
Ooh.
right? Get
Yes.
rid of those Philly
Come on, everybody's saying
cheesesteaks.
Philly cheese. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
okay, I'm going to bring it up now.
Sure.
Let me just bring it up now.
Yeah.
The chefs out there, the home cooks out there, whoever's going to make a steak sub, a steak hoagie, don't call it a Philly cheesesteak
No.
anymore. Okay,
No.
it's not doing anything for your wonderful sandwich, your wonderful sub or hoagie that you just made.
Right.
All right. We tried. We went all over Philadelphia. We are telling you, Philly cheesesteaks are overrated.
They are.
They use the fake ass cheese. Actually, the fake ass cheese, the same fake ass cheese that they're pouring all over the burgers now.
Yeah, that's
Same
cheese.
kind.
They were using cheese
The
whiz,
cheese
right?
whiz, pretty
cheese
much,
whiz,
right?
Yeah.
And no toppings.
No toppings.
The bread is basic,
Yep.
right? It
I think
just-
after our third one,
so
we
underwhelmed.
quit. We quit. We quit after
So
the third
underwhelmed.
one. Yeah.
So make yourself that awesome steak hoagie. Don't worry about calling it a Philly cheesesteak because people
Just a
Philly
steak sandwich.
It's
Steak sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and celebrate it.
Absolutely.
Celebrate it.
Yeah.
Okay, last beer.
Who?
Number 3.
This is a tough
In our
one.
top 3 of our season 1. Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road Brewing Company.
Yep.
5.0%. We originally ranked this, and this is the highest ranking, combined ranking.
Yes.
8.2.
This thing, it blew us. First of all, the can is super sexy. And
Super sexy.
This thing blew us out of the water. So I'm excited about tasting
Well,
this right now.
like I said, it reminds me of the sleeve that you have, your tattoo.
Yes.
Right? It's just floral.
Yeah.
It's not, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It does look beautiful.
I gotta add this. Maybe I'll add the yuzu to my arm.
Okay. I can't remember. Did it say that yuzu was a type of grapefruit?
Yeah,
or
Japanese fruit.
grape, but I think
Yeah.
in particular was like a.
Yuzu fruit. Yeah, it's called Japanese yuzu fruit.
All right. I am so excited for this one. Apparently, it's flying off the shelves. I don't know if it's because of our podcast or not.
It definitely is.
But I had a friend of mine who was like, "I can't find it." I'm like, "Well, it was there."
they're doing it
when
on
I
purpose.
got
You gotta
it,
go
so-
to Radical Road and get it.
This was another one where I didn't even have to put my nose anywhere close to the glass. When I poured it in, it just had an aroma. It had the flavor to match. I'm hoping it's warranted of our 8.2 that we originally gave this thing. The Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road.
Oh, I just caused the disaster.
Lava flow. That's okay.
That's okay.
That's our last one.
That looks great. I should do a reel with that. That looks sexy.
Yeah, you could have. You could have.
I know. My God.
Oh, what a citrus aroma to this.
Yeah.
It's fruity. It's citrusy. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I love everything about it.
I love the color too. It's I can see my fingers on the other side.
Yeah,
which is great.
it's almost
It's
we were talking about the fingers, seeing the
Yeah.
fingers on this, but
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of the haziness to it.
Yeah.
But a little bit of that carbonation, a little bit
Yeah.
of that translucent touch to it,
Yeah.
and I gotta just drink this thing.
Sure.
You
I was
ready?
gonna say, in your opinion,
Wait,
from
okay,
the
go.
one from Motel, which do you think is stronger? Do you find Motel had a more of an aroma than
Little
this one
bit.
here? I think so too.
Kind of, but this one exploded
does,
in my
it-
mouth.
it
Let's see
did.
if it did before. So,
Okay, cheers.
All right, cheers. Last one.
All right.
To our season finale.
Let's do it.
All right. It's got so much.
That is different too.
It's got so much. And then this was the one that every time we kept on drinking it, more notes.
That's
came up.
nice too. Nice and light, crisp too.
It's light, crushable, flavorful, and
Yeah.
I think that's the trifecta for us, right? And
That's a good job too. They did a great job.
I
It
had
warranted the 8.2 for sure.
I had the
That was
orange.
the highest one.
I had the orange that came out. I'm gonna try it again
Yep.
because now I'm getting serious, right? We're gonna have to deliberate after this, Don.
Sure.
See if we can come up with our 1, 2, 3.
You're gonna taste a lot because it's on the can it says like a blend of bright citrus flavors. So I mean, there's a lot going on here.
It's great.
It's huge. It's good.
It's great. I don't know, Don. Are you doing it what I'm doing right now and trying to swirl around and readjust what you think this ranking should be? Gold, silver, bronze.
Yep.
You think you got it already, or are you gonna? We're gonna talk this out.
Yeah,
right?
we'll do that.
Or, we know
it's a
when-
toss up right now, but I mean, after we deliberate,
Yeah, when we take our
Okay.
break, we're gonna have to deliberate and
for sure.
hash this thing out.
This might take a little bit. This might take a little while.
It
for us
might.
to- yeah, that's
Well,
okay.
stay
That's
tuned.
what we're here for.
You're gonna get our final ranking.
Yep. That
Gold,
was
silver, bronze.
That was the third beer for us. Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road Brewery.
When we come back,
Yes, sir.
let's find out.
Let's do it. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours operates day tours, evening tours, and self-guided tours in Niagara, Hamilton, Guelph, London, Muskoka, and Collingwood. Starting May 1st, Toronto day, evening tours, and self-guided tours will be in full force. For more information, visit CanadianCraftBreweryTours.com. Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. Taste the best of Canada.
Oh boy. What a deliberation that was.
It went smooth though.
Yes.
Yes. It went exactly how I pictured it was going to go.
In terms of the rankings themselves?
Like just even between me and you, like
you and I.
How we conversed, how we came up with our rankings. I just knew it was going to be like that.
Well, let's say this. I will let them in on this.
All right.
I was not expecting this order for the gold, silver, and bronze.
I agree with you too.
But both of us
Yeah.
were for sure on the same page with our ranking. Before we get to that, we are sponsored by the Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. We got a promo code. What's that promo code, Don?
Yeah, promo code is Brews and Bros. So BREWS and BROS. 20% off. Pop that in their website when you are checking out any of their tours for 20% off.
It would have been good to get a drum roll for this, I guess. Eh? We got
Yes.
Nah. No, it sounds horrible.
Okay. All right. That's
Okay.
My fat fingers on the table.
Are we ready?
Are we? All right. Are we doing third place?
We're going to do the bronze first.
Silver,
third
and then gold.
place.
Okay.
The third place beer, bronze medal. From Nickelbrook. The No Bad Days, easygoing lager. It was amazing.
It was.
And I am more than confident saying that is the best lager we've had all
I was just going to say
season.
that to you. Compared to all the lagers we've tried, this is the best one. By far the best one.
Stands alone.
Absolutely.
It stands
Nothing
alone.
came up to it. It held its ranking
It
in
really
the
did.
charts. And number one lager right
You're
there.
missing out if you're not going to go get this one. This was the one that had the deal too. Was
Yes.
it like the $54
Something
for
like
two
that.
for
Yeah,
or
it's
something
crazy.
like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Wow. Maybe they're going to jack up the price now all of a sudden. But
Well, because of Brews and Bros. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to call them. Yeah. Jack it up.
That was Nickelbrook.
Third place.
No Bad Days.
Bronze.
Bronze medal.
Very, 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 very good beer.
Silver medal.
Silver.
Second place.
This was tough. Was
This
this
was
tough?
tough,
Do we need to
but-
explain how we're getting there?
Yeah,
or,
well, we again, we're going for the best overall beer.
Yeah.
And we'll give them our spiel about why we went with the number one beer after.
Sure.
When we get to
Okay.
it. But
All right. Fair enough.
I don't want to, I want to give this beer justice too.
For
because
sure.
I believe it was the best in its category also.
Absolutely.
Silver medal, second place. The Yuzu Pale Ale by Radical Road Brewing Company.
For sure. That was. I mean, for the pale ale, like,
It was the best pale ale that we
was.
had.
It was.
all season.
I agree with you.
Highest ranked, 8.2.
Yeah.
8.2.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. Floral, citrus,
No, the notes were there.
fruity,
Aroma.
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Fantastic.
However, and the next beer we believed was the perfect mixture of my taste and the Don's taste.
Yes. We were just saying that.
We were saying earlier, the Don goes for crushable, crisp flavor. I'm going for aroma. I'm going for that flavor. I like the wow. I want
Yes.
to be wowed by a beer.
Yeah.
I never would have thought a lager was going to be, in my top three.
Yeah.
Yet alone, the top ranked beer of season one.
Yes.
Brews and Bros. Gold medal goes to Motel, California. West Coast Pilsner by Sons of Kent Brewing Company.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We said it last time.
Wow. We only reviewed 6 Pilsners this season.
I know. I said this to you behind the scenes. This beer is me and you in a can. It is. I'm sorry.
it blends
And how we got to this is exact. Like it's sweet. I can't believe it.
We said it. The No Bad Days was the best lager we had. Yuzu Pale Ale was the best IPA we had.
For sure.
Motel, California was the best beer.
Yeah. Beer.
beer.
Yes, you're right. Best beer.
we've had
Best beer we had.
all season. And I'm surprised. I didn't think that was going to happen.
And you know what? It was the it was the last episode that we tried that on. That's crazy.
And it's really making me rethink a Pilsner because I will say this. If we had to add a fourth on here, a Lacacha might have been there.
Whew, that was a
right.
That was high up there
it'd be in
too.
the mix, right?
Yeah, Lake of Bays.
And right.
That blew us
as
out.
A Pilsner,
I'm thinking back right now. That blew us out of the water too.
It blew
that was
us
unbelievable.
out of the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
This was great.
It was so great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Well, we're not going, folks. We're not going anywhere.
No,
we're not
we're
going
not.
anywhere. We're taking a little bit of a break from the everyday
every podcast,
week.
but we are going to be reviewing beers throughout the summer. We're going to be doing some tutorials. Sure. There's going to be some more video content. Might be a little documentary in the works too.
For sure. We're going to change things up and we're going to adapt, and I think this is us doing that, right? But we're still going to be relevant with you guys and have us follow and keep following us. We're still going to be out there.
And please continue to interact. We need to build a base of what beers we should be trying.
And that's another thing too. Just to go back. I know we're trying to finish this off, but like the craft beer community, the people reaching out to us, tagging us on certain posts,
it's been amazing.
And letting us know like this is what we're doing. Why don't you guys give this a go? Or they're trying beers that we've suggested.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope we get that to the next level, right?
They're trying it, and it's amazing. And I've had so much fun.
For sure.
Doing this with my bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
You know, and getting to know each other, and you know.
And shout out to Canadian Craft Brewery Tours. I know we haven't met them yet, like face to face. We've had many interactions.
Yeah.
But we're gonna meet Steven and Jacob. We're gonna go for a tour.
Yeah.
We have to.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely, we're gonna go on this
do it
tour.
with them and sit down and get this thing right to the next level.
What do you think? Is that about it, Don?
That's
Anything
it,
else you want to say before we sign off here?
I'm kind of sad, but I'm not. I know this is going in the right direction. We need to do this right now, but
we're Brews and Bros. I'm the Bruiser.
I'm the Don Ernesto.
And for the last time this season, 2 brothers,
3 beers.
We're out.